Good morning, YouTube. Shane here, 4Guys Talking Cars, back with another video. Hit like and subscribe, it helps us with content coming. Today's inspiration for this video comes from used car prices, new car shortages, supply and demand, why I purchased my car at this time, how lucky I feel, and how much I paid. Let's get right into this.
I can see my name in lights, spark from the heart and it shines so bright. Yeah, let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, that's good. I can see my name in lights, ball till I fall and I'm feeling alright. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So March 2020 rolls around, painful times, COVID happens, the economy starts to slow down, dealerships close, and the 15 days to spread becomes 15 months. And so what happens? Perfect storm for supply and demand mismatch. So car dealerships had the luxury of dealing with a cushion in their inventory for so long, but as they begin to scale back and ask for less cars, and then as the economy begins to open back up, they begin to sell their inventory, but it's too late. The car manufacturers have already downscaled. Not only that, they've pivoted. They've pivoted the ever so small but yet important microprocessor that is also known as the semiconductor, so important and crucial to every vehicle. So that market scales back production for cars and pivots to the IT, medical, and electronic consumer. All right, so let's think about this for a second. Manufacturing ramps down, semiconductors ramp down, production of cars ramp down, car dealerships ask for less, their inventory ramps down, people are laid off, transportation people are laid off, ships are docked, shipping containers are on short supply. This whole supply chain is completely exposed by COVID. And then on the other end of things, it doesn't just open back up. I read a few articles that said semiconductors are a year backlogged right now. So now car manufacturers open back up, their inventory is completely scarce, and I don't know if you've seen some of the dealerships, it's all used cars, if that. Now used car prices go up 15, 20%. People can't get new cars. They can barely afford the used cars because of the hike in price. And now interest rates have to be manipulated to entice customers. So now you've got 0%. But the problem with that is people are financing for 84 and 96 months just to afford the car. So what does this do? Everything backlogs. These cars become extremely hard to find. And not just this in particular, but all new cars. And so what happens is this is prime for dealerships to mark up or ask MSRP. So typically about 8% of the population pay MSRP or above. You can triple that right now because what they're doing, especially on hard to find cars like this, is they're asking $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, sometimes $7,500 over MSRP. It's ridiculous. So what the heck is a semiconductor anyways, and why do you need one? Well, to be honest, I really don't know. I had to Google it, but here's what I can tell you. As the name suggests, it can either be a resistor or a conductor. But here's the key and the most important thing is it's part of an integrated circuit, and these cars can have up to 3,000 of them, making up about 40% of the cost of your car. Think about that. Navigation, fuel economy, infotainment system, all of those digital readouts that you see have semiconductors in them. You know, it's crazy. Some manufacturers are actually choosing to produce the cars without certain features because of the shortage. So think about it. You're going to pay for a car with a certain trim level and it may not have navigation, or Ram announced that it might not have the smart mirror function. So they're cutting corners, selling cars at MSRP. It's crazy. So I don't know, this whole thing makes me feel really lucky that I got my car at the time that I did. I walked the same lot that I purchased my car at, and there wasn't one single wide body. They had the non-wide body, but they're looking at months before they start to arrive on the lot, and they're marking them way up. So I purchased mine, or ordered it back in February, delivered in March, right before this whole thing began. So I feel like it's divine intervention, if there's such thing, for buying a car. So guys, I'm not saying I'm lucky and you're not. I'm just saying the timing of ours was unplanned but impeccable. And if you're in the market for used or new, you're gonna have to just be patient. And if you're really just itching to get into one of these cars, you're gonna pay a premium. So knowing what we know about this whole supply and demand thing and back order, I think, and I speculate, that perhaps the reason why my car was ordered from time to delivery was so short, just a 6-week window, when I was told it was easily double that, was because the auto industry already had signs that it was slowing down and were prioritizing sold orders. So I believe my car was put in the front, and I'm grateful for that, because I may still be waiting for it now. So what did I end up paying for my car? And what options? You can see base price $41,670. I put quite a few options on there because I really didn't want to go back and have regrets later and say I wish I would have. And, you know, obviously paid a little more up front. So moving on down, we got the Scat Pack Widebody kit. I did the Plus group, which gives you the Alcantara, ventilated seats, floor mats, illuminated rear cup holders, you guys can read. I then added the technology group. I wanted the adaptive cruise control and the advanced brake assist and some of that other stuff that comes on that. Then I added the carbon suede interior package, which includes the real carbon fiber. As you can see, I got the caramel and black, which I think is absolutely beautiful. And then you can see the carbon fiber across the dash, which I think is an absolute must. Includes the center console and the suede headliner, which I think is really, really cool as well. So total price, MSRP $58,005. I will tell you that they were not super excited to give us any discount, but because we bought 2 of them at the same time, we were able to get about another $500 off that. There was a $3,000 power cash, but I chose 0% financing. And so there you have it, guys. Love my Scat Pack. So glad I bought it when I did. Good luck to all you guys that are shopping right now with used and new cars. Love to see you join the Mopar community. For now, this is 4 Guys Talking Cars. Really appreciate you guys taking a look. Hope you enjoyed the content. Have a great day.
Hey, that's good.